Now, there's another thing I want to tell you guys about. And of course, everybody has this, but there are some people that are hating on Fleming's Ultimate Garage. Okay? Now, they're complaining about, at least the ones that I've been seeing, are saying how these cars are falling apart when they get them. Okay? Now, let's keep this in mind here. These are classic cars and exotic cars we're dealing with. Not every car is done the same. Pretty much, I can tell you that there are, well, other than the modern cars, you got a couple Corvettes up there in the Challenger and stuff like that. But I can promise you, for all the classic cars, you will never find two that are the same. Okay. Now, the next thing is, you know, some of these cars, which I wouldn't mind doing this one day either, he gets from an auction. Now, the auction, they do a good job there too, but think about it also as getting it from a regular car. So you go to buy a car from an auction, you don't know what you're getting. So let me put this out there. There's a process we go through, and I do a little bit of this. When we get a car in there, it has to go through a checklist. I mean, they check everything. Well, almost everything, and Tony will write down what he wants to look at. That gets done. Well, it gets looked over. Then the text comes back and says, "All right, this is all what I found." Then he'll tell Tony about that. Then Tony will look through the checklist and say what all he wants to fix and what all he wants to add on to that. And then that process gets done. And then that's when he'll do the mechanic will do a final test drive of it and make sure everything works to his standards. Now, of course, everything, like I said, cars fall apart a lot. Think about the new cars. The new cars, there's a whole bunch of recalls on them. So, old cars don't have that though. So, no car is going to be perfect. He No car is going to be perfect, okay? Even mine isn't. The next car I'm going to get isn't. Grandma's car isn't. My mom's car isn't. And I'm sure some of you guys' car isn't too. But it's still something you can enjoy. If not, then if you are a true car guy, you should be able to work on it. Or at least know somebody that does so you can get it fixed again. And at least stop complaining about it because you got the car in the first place. And it's I wrote a review about it too, man. Like I said, there's a checklist that goes on there. A lot of people don't understand this, man. That's why I think he's getting so much hate on him because these cars are not new cars, especially all the classic stuff. It's always said it's got modern suspension and all that. But there's still some original parts on that car or that truck or whatever may be there. And you can imagine how much effort it goes even to build those things. Not saying that he does that, but to build those things, sell it to him, and then turn around and make it what he wants to do and sell it again. You know, that's a lot that goes on there, okay? Keep in mind, Tony knows what he's doing. He created that dealership for a reason, okay? Now, with that being said, he knows what he wants from those cars, hence he makes that checklist and wants the mechanics give it to him, and that gets done. Now, like I said, sometimes stuff on that checklist might go, wrong later on. There was a couple cars there that I was moving around on. A couple of them had issues. So I went and told Tony, and Tony told the mechanics about it and fixed it. Well, like I said, some of these cars had issues before they even leave the dealership lot. It's ridiculous, man. Y'all, complain over the silliest stuff, dude. It's not worth it. Life's too short for that. So enjoy what you have.